be with you. I know I'm saying this late, but may the Force be with you. And let's go ahead and talk about Star Wars The Phantom Menace 25th Anniversary re release. So, I, when The Phantom Menace Episode 1 from Star Wars came out, I went to the theaters as a big Star Wars fan, as I am, and fully enjoyed the film. I was a kid by that time because Phantom Menace, if I'm not mistaken, Phantom Menace released at 1999. So I was around 8 to 9 years old when it was released. So, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm 33 right now, so imagine how long it has been. So, celebrating the 25th anniversary, Star Wars or Disney wanted to re-release the film one more time, like that people can enjoy it in the big screen, or people that had didn't get to see it in big screen, they can get the chance to watch it. So, my thoughts on the film is, again, it's been 25 years since the release. I say that the CGI somewhat works still in this age, but I still say that the spaceships look amazing. Characters are fun. Obviously, the most hated one is Jar Jar, and till this day, I don't like Jar Jar Binks. Since I've rewatched this film, sometimes I do like marathons for myself for Star Wars, and I get to this one. I just dislike Jar Jar Binks so much that I can't. But being back in the seat to watch the film yet again in the big screen, it filled me up with joy on how fun this film was. From the pod racing to the Duel of Fates is just phenomenal because you notice how much they worked on sound design and how much they worked on like scene by scene. Because when you when I rewatched pod racing scene, just hearing how each pod race have a different sound, a different design, it's just mesmerizing. And then going to the end of the film, that is reaching the final end of the film, is when you see Duel of Fates, when you see Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul fighting. It's just great. It filled my heart so big that I was like, wow, I'm seeing this once again in theaters. I still say that the film does have a lot of flaws. I'm not gonna lie. Um, there's so many flaws I think that I would still like in the plot. In the plot, we go ahead and everything goes too fast. Like, oh, this is the situation that is happening in Naboo. Um, we have a Sith Lord. We have to figure out who it is. Oh, he's now the Chancellor. Oh, we won the war. In Naboo. Naboo is back to where it is. Um, at little Anakin is his lines. I don't know whoever wrote the script for Anakin. God, that was horrible. But everything in the film, even though the film is 2 hours, and I think it's 2 hours and 25 minutes, there's some dialogue that I don't know why. I think that if we would cut out Jar Jar, right? Obviously, we wouldn't gotten away to meet the Jar Jar's race, but being the fact that the princess knows that they exist, they could have met there. You know what I mean? But I think that the film goes too quick on solving things very, very quick. I still say that whoever got to sit down and watch the film, I would say that everybody enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself. The film still has a lot of problems. I think it's the weakest from this prequel trilogy. It's the weakest out of the three. Um, most it's one of the most forgettable. I think that the only thing that people probably remember of this film of Phantom Menace is the pod racing and Duel of Fates. That's it. The other thing that we got from this re-release is that if you would stay at the end of the credits, you would get a first. peak or a whole new like scene of the series that is coming to Disney Plus, The Acolyte. And I gotta say, The Acolyte looks pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. The Acolyte looks very interesting. It's very interesting that they're taking Star Wars to a little bit much more gritty and dark. I think that that's a fun approach for the future of Star Wars. Being the fact I have not seen The Mandalorian yet. The series, the I think the last season I haven't seen it, nor Ahsoka, sadly, due to time. But I do now seeing Acolyte. I do want to like sit down and go ahead and see these series because they look really not really interesting. Not that the fact that they look really interesting, but the fact that Acolyte brings so much to the table in regards to how it looks and everything. I am actually intrigued on seeing it. So, final thoughts on the Phantom Menace re-release. Still has problems. Still is one of the weakest of the prequels of the Star Wars saga. Most memorable moments: Duel of the Fates and the pod racing. I think those are the two greatest moments of the film. And I still say, and I will continue saying it, I don't like Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks should have been scrapped. Even though we're going to be seeing him in the new Lego special, but no, I don't like it. Nope, couldn't work with me. I would have preferred if they would have done what George Lucas mentioned, that he was going to be like a bad guy. That would have been dope. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below what you think about if you got to see the Phantom Menace in the re-release. Tell me what you thought. What are your favorite scenes or what are your favorite moments of the film? And as well, are you expecting to see Acolyte? And tell me what you think about Acolyte as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel here at Real In Films and all of our social media. Follow us. I know you guys can be up to date with anything and everything movies and TV related. We will go ahead and see you guys in the next one.